Meanwhile, the parties have, the PDP has involved the INEC and is asking that they immediately conduct another election to replace the 27 lawmakers. However, the Rivers State chapter of the All Progressives Congress, APC, is insisting that the decision of the lawmakers was not influenced by Nyesom Wike as is being registered in some quarters. Now, let's have reactions at this point. First on the reaction sheet this morning is coming from Adewale, who says it's much expected. PDP is now the most useless party in Africa. It created room for it. Wike should have been dealt with before now, but greediness won't allow the leadership to do the needful. Rivers issue may soon be beyond repair. Also in reaction, James says, is there still the power of the electorate to recall elected politicians? I hope they defected with the support of their constituencies rather than the call of one man. And more thoughts coming in from more users at this point. Also reacting to AIT, who had tweeted this yesterday on the space of social media. If we could just have more reactions at this point. Is Saint Abiodun, who says Wike might just release footages of PDP rigging in Rivers State to Supreme Court and negotiate some key positions for his followers with Onyekul and Bam. Onyekul becomes governor. Second option is the 27 House of Assembly members now in APC will give Sim Fubara sleepless night, even if at all he will survive the 4 years governance. And then for this user, Kali says such shifts are common in the dynamic landscape of politics. Well, it's been a long day on the space of social media, and that's how it's been going right there. Now, let's go back this time to have Wike before, or while he was still the governor of Rivers State, on his thought on defection, where he said if you defect, leave your party that, got you into office, you also need to leave the seat for them because you cannot win an election on your own.
Announcement. So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. EFCC will come. He said, no, let me join them, so EFCC will not be against you. You carry the vote of another party, and you join another party. Can you transfer vote? You work hard for somebody to win the election. Tomorrow the person says, no, I have defected. If you are defecting, leave the seat. If you know it is easy.
Okay, so we'll see what his reaction to all of this will be, whether it would take back his words or really he would say, okay, let's see what happens. But then the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on Monday departed Abuja for Maiduguri, Borno State for the Nigerian Army Annual Conference as a special guest of honor. Now, at the event where he also unveiled 107 mass transit vehicles, including 50 electric taxis purchased by the state government, Tinubu stressed that he will not be satisfied until insecurity becomes a thing of the past. Well, he also took out time again to react to the army bombing of civilians in Tundubiri of Kaduna State, and his statement is what is shaping conversation on the space of social media. But before then, let's have some seconds of excited residents watching him pass in Borno State.
Well, I said it. Where is Sito?
So that was the scene yesterday. But then this statement, as I said, has been generating conversation on the space of social media. It reads that it was said that this was Tinubu yesterday, and it says our purpose is to condole the entire country through the army on the loss of lives in Kaduna. It's tragic, but as people of faith and as people who believe in this country, and importantly, faith led through Maulid al-Nabi, we must say therefore as a tragic evidence decided by God. It says, let me take that line again. We must state therefore as a tragic event decided by God, otherwise it won't happen. Now this is Tinubu said to be attributing the carelessness, as it has been described, of the army to be an occasion that was orchestrated by God. So let's have some reaction and then we'll come back to this statement. Now, Guess is saying that the president is saying it's their destiny to die by bombs. Politicians don't want to match the toes of the military, and the reason can't be far-fetched. Particularly with the recent coups in 3 ECOWAS members, the president's defense is to make the military happy. And then Chima Obi says, I don't like Tinubu, but he should be, I think this is commended, because Buhari wasn't saying anything when these same mistaken bombings were happening under him. And more reactions is coming from Anthony, who says, when our economy is completely ruined, he will tell you it's God's decision, never his fault. How else can one redefine one chance? And then this is a statement, we are back here again. So this was posted by an online medium yesterday to include, we must state therefore as a tragic event decided by God. But this morning I could ask for the original press statement by Ajuru Ngelale, and I noticed that this part, we must state therefore as a tragic event decided by God, is not in the original statement that was released. So at this point we may need the video to say if the president actually said what happened in Kaduna State was orchestrated by God. But then let's move on to congratulate our own president, Victor Osimhen, that has been crowned the 2023 African Footballer of the Year at an event that maybe solidified his status as one of the best players in the world. Now, this ended Nigeria's 24-year-old wait for Africa's top individual prize as the last one that was won by Kano Nwankwo, and that was as far back as 1999, 24 years ago. Also, Nigerian icon Asisat has also secured the CAF Women's Player of the Year for a record 6 whole time. And then we have goalkeeper right there, Chiamaka Nnadozie. She also won. So about 3 Nigerians won. If you could just skip, Amaka is in the next slide. Yes, this is Amaka. She also won the goalkeeper of the year, women, on the CAF Awards 2023. Congratulations to all of them, and of course every other one who won. So I actually listed Nigeria selfishly. I had to put Nigeria's right here. So congratulations to all of us and to everyone who made this happen. So that's how we call it a day today on Kakaaki Social. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good morning to you.
Right. Good morning, Rena. Of course, we have also joined you and our social media, Nigerians, to congratulate our own. At least we once again have something to cheer about. Despite all the pressures on all fronts, Nigerians are making waves out there at the international and regional scene, and we are very happy about that. So congratulations.
Yeah, do you know that it was even congratulations Nigeria that was trending when all of this